All right, guys. Here we are, game number. Catching up to speed. I will add this context for people who watch later on YouTube. DauT said, I will... 1 minute, I need to reinstall my game. I think my monks are bugged. And we all chuckled at that a little bit. DauT clearly a little frustrated he didn't get more conversions in the previous game. Again, I kind of felt like I didn't see a situation where he felt super unlucky. He did move out quite frequently without HP upgrades on his monks, but clearly DauT realizing he's up against it. And good friends with TaToH, so obviously making jokes here or there. TaToH going for the Bohemians, and then DauT going for the Portuguese. Portuguese and Bohemians we've seen a lot, but I have not seen Portuguese that frequently on Fortified Clearing. For whatever reason, people prefer to see Portuguese on Arena. So I guess the main difference here is Portuguese might not be able to push the middle as easily because there are open sides. But honestly, guys, like if you can win with Arena or win on Arena with Portuguese by pushing the middle, I don't see why you can't do that here as well. Because Bohemians are not exactly a very mobile civilization themselves. And I think Bohemians are very frequently just going to be turtling up in their base anyways. But that is an aspect. The outer ring aspect is important on this map. Some players will wall it. Some players will assume there will be no aggression there, so they will not wall it. But more than anything, we tend to see fast castle. There's 5 relics towards the middle. There's 4 relics on either side. We have 2 relics on the right side. And then we have 2 relics on the left. And usually there's 2 additional stones and 2 additional golds. One of the stones is here and the other is here. Was there more? No. I'm right. And then both the golds are here. So you could argue the left side is actually more important. Hard to get consistency with all these different factors on this map. So the things that are always consistent, though, is they have 2 golds at their base. So you can see DauT's here and here. And then you get 1 stone. Sorry, this is within the walls. And then you always have a golden stone outside the walls. There's just still a lot of stuff out there. In fact, how many tiles of gold do we have? Let's zoom out. We have 44 tiles of gold, and then we have 28 tiles of stone, and then 9 relics, and then how many trees? This is important. Wow, 200, 1,017 trees. You know, guys, we put a lot of work into making sure the maps would balance with trees, and no, I'm kidding. Actually, I don't even think that's accurate, because I think there's different types of trees, so now we have to read that type of tree, and that is 610 trees, yes? So, yeah. Kind of ran out of things to talk about, so. Did you just call Hussite wagons chunky? They are chunky. And old DauT needs this. DauT needs those pigs, and he didn't stay close enough. So he's not able to steal the pigs from TaToH. DauT's never really been known as much of a lamer. But stealing 200 food wouldn't have hurt. So I was watching. I'm really curious what DauT's going to do here. I watched DauT's stream a lot last evening. And he was playing a game against FedEx. And now we're not using the most recent patch, but the most recent patch has a bug where maybe I shouldn't say this in front of a lot of people. No, I can say it. Maybe they should fix the game. Okay, basically, if you drop castle on the wall and you ungarrison the organs, they will ungarrison over the wall. Don't do this, guys. Seriously, like, don't go ruin someone's day by doing that crap, okay? And hopefully the devs will fix it. But anyways, DauT saw that. It happened to him. And it kind of seemed like he was also kind of dumbfounded by the build order in the first place to get the castle at that time. And we've been talking about these castle drop builds for a long time, right? So it's not really news to us. We've seen it a couple times in Platinum. But I'm curious if DauT's going to YOLO on the stone. My feeling, though, is that DauT is actually going to go monks. And I think he's going to go for a lot of monks. But we'll know based on if he goes for villagers on stone. This is a nice build, though, because you get some wood income from taking berries with the Portuguese. Oh, he's going for the same build. Literally said yesterday. Literally said, what is this? Because what happened was, it was the exact same uptime for his opponent, okay? And I'm not going to make a video about the game, because it was abusing a bug. But anyways, he was like, oh, it can't be organ guns, because that's too fast. He's probably going to go monks. And everyone in this chat was like, no, it's going to be monks, man, because all you guys have been watching Titans League. Shout out to you. Yeah, it's going to be all in organs. Now, it does. I don't think DauT necessarily needs to do this forward, but TaToH sees it. TaToH knows. Also, there's no loom right now for DauT. So TaToH would love to kill the villager. And DauT still not getting loom either. So he's choosing not to get loom. He is bringing his scout home, however, so he could attack this and kill off this scout. So I think TaToH would actually prefer to get the villager kill. And that's a dead villager. The fact he's not getting loom tells me he won't be going forward. But DauT with 23 villagers now instead of 24 because of that. TaToH full well knows exactly what DauT's going for. And I think the counter to this, if you're TaToH, is you got to go for a lot of monks in the middle. And I think DauT will castle drop. I think DauT will actually do it because I see loom in queue. You wouldn't queue loom against a weak scout in this situation unless you want to run to the middle. Comeback Virtue says if anyone has an equal opportunity to use the bug, it's fair game in my opinion. Okay, cool. But I disagree with that. Like, there's been... never mind. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. But yeah, maybe the devs could also patch the game because we're using the old patch because the new patch broke collision boxes and a couple other things too. So if me saying something and having a couple poor souls get bug abused, for an afternoon leads to it being fixed faster, then maybe it's a positive. I don't know. So TaToH, he's already shifted back here to have more on gold. And then here comes DauT. Tournament life on the line. He was second place in his group. Second place in a group that saw some big names get relegated. And there's the castle. Guys, he placed it on the wall. I'm so glad for another reason that we didn't use the patch that DauT had this happen to him in the last night's game. Because I guarantee he's trying to drop these organs over the wall. It shouldn't work. It shouldn't be a thing. But this is precisely what I saw like 20 hours ago. Again, if the bug is working, they'll go over top the wall. Please, game, don't be bugged. I hope the old patch works. It's just such a DauT thing to have that happen to him and then just immediately go try and YOLO it here. Okay, he's going to make an organ gun. Now, what should have to happen is he has to break through the wall. I'm curious on if he's going to set his gather point over here. Because if you're not expecting the bug to work, you just keep your organ gun garrisoned. I think he just tried. I think he just tried to garrison over the wall. I need to ask him later. Because, yeah, you actually want the unit inside the castle to act as extra arrows right now. It's not that big a deal. But, okay. I mean, thank God it didn't work, right? You might also have just set the gather point here. It's not a bad strat to drop the castle on someone's walls anyways. TaToH with double monastery, and he's just created an extra layer of walls here. And let's see if DauT can take us to an all-deciding 5th game. DauT is really all in at the moment. But he's going to be able to snag some relics. And this build order, man, this strategy is just insane. It is so hard to stop. Because Portuguese receive wood from berries, it allows them to be up that much faster and execute on this build. Without that, we wouldn't be seeing this with the same frequency. Because organ guns were always strong, but it was giving them that bonus. TaToH getting redemption now. He's about to have a couple monks. But you need to research redemption, which is so pricey to be able to convert these organs. And DauT is going for a big move here, guys. He's got a petard. Now, the petard might be enough to actually break him through immediately. TaToH has redemption now, though. The scout goes in. And DauT, he's in a position to kill. Let's see. Monks are hopping out. DauT trying to kill the monks. He complained about monks before, and he's going to kill both the monks. He kills the monks, and he's through. And it's so tough. This is Bohemians. They have the gold mining upgrades for free. If anyone's going to be able to afford to make, the monks and get the monk upgrades, it would be the Bohemians. And if the Bohemians can't stop this, who can? TaToH hasn't lost a ton of villagers yet. He's making more monks, and this was clutch. This might have saved TaToH's game here. He actually re-walled it. So now DauT has 3 organ guns and a scout kind of trapped here. And TaToH is able to escape right now. Now, something that DauT is going to build up towards is Imp. He's got lots of farming eco. So his plan here is to eventually go to the Imperial Age as he's even buying food. Now, TaToH will commit everything he has towards trying to stop this push. And then by the time he's finally stabilized, possibly, his opponent's going to be in the Imperial Age with trebuchets. It is a really tough strategy to stop. We've seen it work against the best players in the world in Platinum League. And Portuguese have been high up on the ban list even, for a reason. Still, though, I like how TaToH has defended from this. Even here, he's blocking the scout, and look at that. He actually is able to convert. He's healing up his own monks here. And all of a sudden, TaToH's got 4 monks. He's got 2 organs, and he's got a dream. DauT's going to be an imp. Now, guys, the Feitoria has been around a long time, and the dominating conversation with the Feitoria has been Feitoria is just not good enough to work with the population space, okay? It takes up 20 pop space. It costs 250 stone and 250 gold. It's not worth it, is what, for the last year or two, I've said, with the exception of maybe island games, where you're going to run out of resources like wood. That logic is gone from my mind. Because with how good the Portuguese all-in is currently, and how tough it's been for TaToH to defend from it, to even stabilize from it, and then how good the imp time can be, what is amazing is if you can end up having 2 or 3 Feitorias on the back of 35 villagers and a forward castle and trebs. And then also monks that are only 80 gold. And then you, of course, have more range on your monks because of all those upgrades. And it's just really, really tricky. DauT's stonewalling this side because he knows the organ guns are coming. And TaToH is absolutely coming. TaToH almost was able to block that off. And DauT, for whatever reason, has brought his petard home. But yeah, good work from TaToH and good work from DauT as well to stop TaToH from getting through the backside of his base. But we do have a villager and a monk coming from TaToH, so who knows what he's going to do with that. TaToH has 0 relics. He's working on getting some. DauT's going to have lots of monks and trebs in the middle. And DauT's going to petard the scout. I've never seen that. TaToH is also very confused. At least DauT gets a chuckle out of it. Oh, I was just saying before this, guys, DauT's my favorite player to watch these days. No one is as entertaining as DauT. Even in tournaments. Like, I said ranked games before we started this, and I agree that DauT is by far the best player to watch play ranked games. But tournaments too, dude. He's just a treat. And, I mean, it's going to be awkward for him at the moment. He's got to actually send some units back here to deal with this. So credit to TaToH for trying to pressure. And let's see how aware TaToH is, too, because if he could keep the scout alive and convert that organ, DauT could have massive problems. DauT, you can't give up the organ. Oh, he deleted it. Nice. There's still going to be 2 organs and a monk in, though. DauT's making a treb. TaToH's getting chemistry. And I love how TaToH has started to loop around the sides here with his economy. And he's doing it again. So TaToH will be in Castle Age forever. But you know what his presence would do back here? It would actually stop DauT from making Feitorias. Does DauT have to run to the middle to make Feitorias right behind his castle? What in the world? Archer range there for TaToH. DauT has brought monks home, but he actually has to get redemption so he can convert his own organ guns. That's funny. TaToH should delete those. I think you delete those. Okay, he doesn't delete them. But DauT also kind of made... Oh no. Don't lose your monks. I know they're cheap. Oh, TaToH with the value. That was disgusting. That was so good. I know that maybe DauT could have done a slightly better job there, but that was just clean from TaToH. And don't tell me he's going to convert another organ. He's losing his TC to a treb right now, TaToH. Are you kidding me? Now DauT deletes that, and now DauT's going to donate a villager. This organ gun's going to be repaired. More villagers are going down, and DauT is just disaster time. Holy crap. TaToH is amazing right now in these tiny little movements. And, you know, DauT better be careful with that Feitoria. If TaToH makes enough monks, TaToH could convert the Feitoria. And I'd love for that to happen because I got my Feitoria converted once. People made a song about it. People made jokes. And that's content, but it still hurts, you know? Still keeps me up at night. My goodness. YOLO eco here from DauT. Hoping to stay alive here. And he's got hand cannons to deal with too. Atonement is being researched now by TaToH. I don't know if Atonement has been researched by DauT because I've been distracted. But you would hope that he has actually researched that. Because he has 12 range on his monks with block printing. Actually, block printing is just now coming in. Which should lead to him being able to convert the organs and the hand cannons and everything pretty easily. So TaToH needs to be careful. And okay, DauT does actually have Atonement. So now he needs to hope for the conversion luck. And DauT got it. But it's still a distraction. And I think it's a nice distraction to have if you're TaToH right now. Because DauT just can't push because of this little side play. It's super annoying. And meanwhile, TaToH's adding all these vills. Meanwhile, though, TaToH's got Trebs to deal with. And having been in this situation before, it's not very easy to be able to relocate your economy and add farms and do whatever you need to do. It's actually easier to push and be in DauT's position. And the monks just switching sides here, all very confused. And then here, it's all the more confusing as well. But again, if DauT didn't have Feitorias, this game is completely over. But if DauT didn't have Feitorias, he probably wouldn't have gone Imp. And again, what makes the Feitoria play so strong is TaToH's going to run away with the relics, is actually the fact that the organ guns are as good as they are. That should be a delete for TaToH, I think. He chooses not to. But still trying to keep an eye on his economy. This is an amazing game. I mean, he might move over to the right side. I think an underrated move now for food is actually to start dropping mills on all the berries, because you just don't have time to seed farms. DauT Feitoria number 3. And it's just got to be monks and Trebs for him. And his monks will always outrange TaToH's monks. I still think that DauT should absolutely win this game. I think this will be possibly the last tourney we see Portuguese at their current strength. It's been that dominant. But then again, TaToH holds. Oh, he's going to convert the Feitoria. Go, 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 go. No way. Get it. I don't want to be the only one. Get it. If he converts these, this would be amazing. Oh, he converts DauT's monk. TaToH's trying to convert the Feitorias. He gets it. TaToH now has a Feitoria. Screw you, Portuguese. I now have your power. Oh, my God. Let's go. Now, he's now pop-capped, which is kind of awkward. He wasn't expecting that. But, I mean, what does DauT convert it back now? DauT should convert it back, right? Oh my goodness, this game. Oh, DauT's not finished yet, guys. He still has monks, he still has Trebs, and he still could win this game, despite being a Feitoria down. Despite maybe losing his main eco. DauT having to hop inside the TC with what little he has here. And they're both going to drop castles here. Oh, God. Oh, this is insane. And this feels very memey and very silly, but this is a very serious moment for both players. And, you know, the winner of this series could move on, win the next series, win the whole freaking thing, right? That's the goal. I think DauT's in a better position, though, because DauT here is able to treb down TaToH's castle. DauT will also complete his castle, and DauT still has more monks there. TaToH trying to convert the next Feitoria, and the hand cannon that was converted a moment ago gets converted. And now there's more hand cannons, and there's also monks. But just think of all the things that TaToH's had to do in this game, right? Him losing this game. I think it tells you everything about how ridiculous Portuguese are right now. TaToH just can't... Like, his only answer to convert the Trebs would be to make monks. He can pretty much never go imp, I think, because he's just going to keep losing everything. And DauT's monks will always have more range. So I think TaToH has played incredibly well. Like, way better than you could ever expect a player to play against this. This was such an important moment. But he still is just going to have to relocate constantly. Maybe now, honestly, I think you got to stop making vills if you're TaToH. Maybe that's it. I mean, he's on the right side. He's on the left side. People want this map in ranked, guys, and I don't blame him. Holy crap. And DauT had to delete a Feitoria because he didn't want to donate that one to TaToH. But again, maybe just cancel villagers just for a second, TaToH. Just wait. So the thing that DauT's doing that's epic is every time he moves forward, he always has a castle. In the event that TaToH wants to go Lightcav, which he's going to try, Lightcav can't really get close to the castle fire. So DauT just continues to loop around and drop castles. If this game continues, DauT might end up having like 16 castles, and he will have come around in a circle. As TaToH's dropping new TCs like their houses right now. This is important. The fact that he's on the left side is great. This should actually be your farming eco if you can think about it if you're TaToH. But having tried to run around on this map, because I played it before and been in a similar awkward position, it's not easy to think about that as you're losing everything. It's easy for us. I mean, it's not even easy for us. I'm trying my best out here, but this is just incredible. Monks are converting villagers here, so TaToH will have a new economy. I mean, TaToH might as well make a TC where DauT's TC is. And DauT has been trying to send monks home, and that's been important. See, DauT is distracted. DauT is distracted because TaToH's at his base. TaToH has 100 villagers. And it's only 24 villagers for DauT. And actually only one Feitoria. He only has one Feitoria, guys. He's got 50 working population. He's going to lose this town center. The Feitoria thing was hilarious and ridiculous and all types of things. Don't get me wrong. If TaToH hadn't done that, I think DauT would have been able to continue this push a lot easier. Let's see. And TaToH will take out the town center. Some monks are on the way from DauT. He'll now see the Lightcav. I was wondering where the Lightcav would come from. And that's our answer. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, they're tied 1-for-1 with Feitorias. It's just the fact that DauT has 21 monks and castles to protect those monks. And TaToH will continue to lose ground. Someone earlier was like, man, I don't know if watching these arena games makes me want to ban it or play it. I can relate to that statement. These games are incredible. But sometimes you don't want to be on the other side of it. Holy crap. Two amazing players. DauT now making a Feitoria in the middle of the map. He's got cheap monks, right? So he's just going to make more of them. Here trying his best to convert. He can convert a lot of monks. Obviously, life will be good again. He's still got 24 monks on the field. TaToH doesn't have that many Lightcav. He doesn't have the food eco, guys. And if DauT could drop another castle here, he can continue his push. Now, TaToH is massing stables here. He's definitely thinking of engaging finally on this side. I'm trying to follow things. This has been so important for TaToH yet again. This is the bulk of his farming eco. 16 of his 18 on food is there, and DauT runs into a castle. Oh, boy. The score is 2-1, both with the game and also with the Feitorias. That said, DauT, he's winning the Feitoria battle and not the game battle, not the series battle. And TaToH, here you just have to wait. And when you make this play, you make sure you have as many Lightcav as possible. You could afford to give up your castle. You don't have to YOLO it now. If you feel like you can't engage just yet, just let the castle go down and then take the engagement. DauT is converting his Feitoria back. Oh my goodness. Delete it, TaToH. That's the source of all of his powers. Delete it. DauT's very focused on reclaiming this territory, and I don't blame him. He converted his Feitoria back. Man, you guys redecorate in here or what? You know, he's like, come on, man. This looks a little different. It's kind of on fire. What'd you do to it? You didn't even take care of it? Don't borrow a friend's Feitoria and not remember to clean it, guys. Seriously, it's just common sense. Oh, my word. DauT could still win this game. He's got 45 army. 29 monks can convert every single thing TaToH has. I'm not kidding. It might also give you carpal tunnel to click this much, but I mean, DauT's been playing Age of Empires for 20 years. He can do it. He can absolutely do it. Look at how many Lightcav he has, and then look at all the monks go down on this side. And the Trebs as well. Oh, man. You could tell where both players were looking. You could especially tell where the monk player was looking, because monks are a lot harder to control. Oh, bring a monk and convert the Trebs, TaToH. That would be amazing. Also, TaToH's now getting Heresy. Still in Castle Age. Still pumping villagers. And Heresy means if your unit is converted, it will die. That also includes the buildings. So you don't actually need to delete your buildings now. It'll just happen for you. So TaToH's going to struggle now to push this area. He will probably circle everything this way. This is kind of funny. DauT had walled this way earlier. So TaToH will have to wait to go through there. The TaToH is starting to get converted here. And here comes DauT with another castle. Oh my god. And to anyone saying that like TaToH needs to go imp, I'm not sure what he really gains from imp right now. Like, the light cav don't get much stronger in imp. At the end of the day, you're just up against monks and trebs. It would give you access to your own siege, yes. What TaToH really needs to stop, though, is this type of castle. This left side is his safe space, and so he sees this, and I think he's going to send villagers to stop it. But now he realizes, oh no, there's light cav. And these light cav know all the Bohemian secrets. They were on the Bohemian side for a long time. It's a dangerous situation, but I mean, maybe with some more stables, TaToH could do it, but DauT is through on this side too! And TaToH's going back over here, and like, what is happening? You go Rams if you're TaToH on this side? That's a lot of castles. DauT's definitely fixated on the left corner now. This is insane. Guys, DauT has 21 villagers. This is just ridiculous. This civilization and what is possible, it does not feel real. And that's why I seriously say, in a very crazy game where we're all having fun, having a good time, I seriously say, we may see a tweak to the Feitoria or something at some point, because this is, you know, the devs they're going to look at this and be like, maybe this has gone on for far too long. But for the time being, we'll enjoy it. We'll try and understand it. And I still do not think that TaToH has the easiest way back now. Believe it or not, guys, he actually has no gold income. The left side is his gold income. He needs to get all of his light cav there. He just found gold in DauT's original base. He converted his Feitoria back. Missed that. All right, there you go. I still think TaToH should go imp. I know that I said that he doesn't gain a lot from it, but one of these TCs over here has to take you to imp at some point, right? Just for at least, like, capped ram or, like, trebs or something? Having to make spears against your own light cav is a really crappy feeling. Oh, my God. How many times in this event am I going to say this is one of the craziest games I've ever seen? And it's always seems to be on these closed maps. It's worth it here. Just take out all DauT's monks. Also, someone said DauT no TC challenge. That's true. He hasn't had a town center in a very long time. TaToH is imping. I imagine it. That TC! No! TaToH! Okay, he canceled it. He canceled it. Okay, he thought about it. Thank God. DauT has more army than him. DauT's going for Cavalier. That could be the killer blow, guys. Feitorias are good enough where you can have 21 villagers and be making Cavalier. Obviously, as DauT tries to convert his Feitoria back again, that's just normal to us now. We're not even surprised by it. A lot of that does, again, circle back to the other Portuguese bonuses. The fact that Portuguese units are so cheap with gold. TaToH says, I need that Feitoria. That's mine now. All right? I was not renting. I purchased. Okay, so TaToH is mining gold in DauT's original base. DauT's eco is here on our screens. DauT is making a town center, so we can finally get more vills. TaToH has pikemen. He's now stonewalling this. He is 39 on food. Also, just a basic observation, I feel like DauT... Actually, I was going to say that I think it's harder to play from TaToH's position than DauT's. And I do think that statement's kind of true. But also at the same time, DauT has done a really good job. I don't want to take anything away from him. Only 7 minutes of TC idle time. Because he hasn't really had a TC. Next level strats. DauT did add another Feitoria. A light cav looping in here for TaToH. And can TaToH kill this guy, who's only had 20 villagers for so long? He will kill most of the monks here, and he will have pikemen, and he will force DauT off of this gold now, which is very helpful for TaToH. The Feitorias take up 20 population space. DauT now has busted through this right side where TaToH doesn't have barracks. TaToH does not have army here because TaToH has army over here. And DauT could kill TaToH's everything with Cavalier. That said, he doesn't have many, but Cavalier's Cavalier. It's no joke. So TaToH's going to need to make barracks there too. But now TaToH could maybe push the middle, Like this light cav and this here, he could see this. So maybe pushing up the middle from where DauT's original base was makes sense. Also, TaToH's researching Halp in that barracks. We'll have to pay attention if that actually completes. And he does see the Cavalier here and is adding more stone walls. Guys, this game is incredible. I don't know if Bohemians get fortified wall, by the way, but if you do, you have to research it here if you're TaToH. I think both players have done the right thing to give themselves a chance to win this game. DauT has to push that right side and kill quickly. The Feitorias, as exciting as they are, it's beginning to feel like they're not enough. TaToH has been everywhere on this map. No exaggeration. Probably has scouted the whole map too. Yep, pretty much. Stone wall! Let's go! Stone wall faster! Buy stone. Please. Buy stone. TaToH. He's pushing mid right now. He needs to buy stone. Oh no. Oh no, the cav could come through. He doesn't have barracks here. Oh no. He noticed. He ran out of stone. Panic. Okay, there he goes. He will get enough down to buy himself more time as he pushes the middle. He was making bombard cannons. I don't even know from where. Okay, so he has cannons here. He's definitely trying to push the stables and the Feitorias. I think if TaToH were to... Oh, there's fortified wall. Let's go. If TaToH were to make barracks here, or if he were to just send some Halps there, he would be okay against that. But he doesn't want to take away from his push in the middle. TaToH has 140 villagers. I got excited because I thought he was going to research the tech that makes his monks just cost food. I've never seen that research in a competitive 1v1. But it might honestly be worth it with the way this game's going. Monks will be valuable for you. You have food. But instead he goes for the faster gunpowder techs as he slowly inches forward here. But can you imagine just how much you have to pay attention to this? Because a monk could convert you at any time. TaToH could maybe think about pushing that eventually as well. But obviously the right side is the key. And he's just made another layer. And he's using his cannons from behind this. Now there's no hole there, right? Oh, of course there is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It was the perfect strat. One cannon could have held against everything. Disaster. So DauT still has a chance, guys. DauT still has his 4 Feitorias. TaToH still hasn't been able to push it. DauT's got random cav raiding. He could raid the golds. He could raid the stones. He could... Oh my god, he's got a chance. 37 villagers and 4 Feitorias. Insane. And TaToH is... The biggest issue for him right now is actually pop capped. So as he goes to produce things here, he might not get the army where he needs it. He's just got army in all these different spots. TaToH converted another Feitoria, so that's not going to help him being pop capped. Worth it. Let's go. Do you like convert them and then delete them at this point? TaToH's going to lose all of his vills over here. I think the Feitoria kind of hurts him. Convert another Feitoria? No, didn't work. No, paying attention. I'm a little dizzy and confused and really trying my best. I hope you guys can follow this game because I'm losing my mind right now. DauT's going to roll in with the Trebs. Again, if TaToH could actually produce here, you could maybe take out those Trebs, but he can't because he has the Feitorias. I actually think you delete one with those resources. Delete one of them to free up from some pop space. But then again, I guess you've got like way more villagers than DauT does. I mean, the risk here is if you don't have military, not if you don't have economy. You kind of have resources. I guess DauT's running out of steam here. He might lose those Trebs. That was raiding here. TaToH kind of found it. That Feitoria was deleted as he converted a new one. So TaToH has now converted 4 separate Feitorias this game? 3, 4? When I lost my Feitoria, I just lost the game and someone made a song out of it. And it was a really heads-up play in the early game. But DauT's just making more Feitorias. Holy crap. But guys, I think TaToH's finally done it. Somehow, some way, I think he's finally done it. The relics are also right here for DauT. That obviously has helped him quite a bit. DauT's not able to progress any further on this side. He's not making much progress over here either. He will lose the middle area. So he will lose all of his castles, and while the Feitorias kept him in this game, and it produced one of the crazier games you'll see, it wasn't enough because TaToH ran all around the map. How do I title that game? How do we remember this forever? I need answers. I need ideas, seriously, because I don't think whatever I do for a thumbnail or for a description or for a thumbnail is going to be able to do this justice. Just a reminder, TaToH started here. This is what this game started like. And it somehow ended like this. What an unbelievable game. A crazy game. I mean, don't share this to the people you're trying to get into Age of Empires 2, guys, okay? This is definitely one of those that you don't show someone who's new because they're going to be very confused. They're going to say this game's overwhelming, and they're going to go back to playing Minecraft. This one you save for the people who maybe have a little bit more game understanding, because you really have to understand how the game normally flows to really have an appreciation for this. Ridiculous game. TaToH does win this series in Titans League round of 12. Sadly for DauT, that means he is out. But not without some entertainment, not without some fun. And again, just a beautiful game that I really have no words for to truly describe. I think it's just a good combination of the Civ matchup, a good combination of the players, and a good combination of the map. And occasionally all those things just combine perfectly and we have a game like that. Look at all the text TaToH had to research in this game. Look at all the things he had to do. That was just like monks, Feitorias, Trebs. 80,000 resources versus 47,000. But DauT had 47,000. What was his total vill count in that game? His total vill count, like how many vills he actually had in the entire game, was 88. His max was 48. So you can look at the economy and say 47,000 versus 80,000. Obviously, eco is better. But, like, look at the stats. Think of how expensive villagers are. And then think about the difference there. I mean, that's not actually that insane. Let's look at let's look at a couple other things here. Let's look at, like, military pop. Well, that was it, right? Now, a lot of that was monks. I don't have monk population. But you have economy population added in. Obviously, it changes things massively. But DauT had the dark blue. He was able to hang in there for a long time because of it. But then, yeah, just eventually lost it all. What was the APM like this game? Honestly, a little surprised. I'm not calling DauT a slow player. He's a quick player. He's way faster than people give him credit for. I'm very surprised that TaToH was able to have... it was on par with DauT, with how much he had to do there with so many different town centers. I wanted to see how many conversions there were as well. It was actually fairly close. And when I saw TaToH going for his own monks in Castle Age, I really didn't think that that would have made the difference. But it kind of did. And honestly, I think this game is won by DauT if TaToH never gets through here. TaToH getting through on this left side, midway through this game. Yeah, at this point, he's already through. That changed the game. DauT was so distracted. DauT found so much success on the right side and the left side while being distracted here and losing Feitorias. If DauT's walls would have held, and this would have never happened, I don't think TaToH ends up winning this game. So, great heads-up play from TaToH to be able to make it messy and to somehow run on both sides and just continue to flee. It was an incredible one. Again, I've kind of said my piece, and I hope people enjoyed it, but certainly one we'll remember for a very long time.